What's up? This is Squad2448 with a Farming Simulator 17 video. Today we'll be en route to clean up a landslide which is closed down the roadway. We do a lot of dump trucks and a Skidsteer at the job site, and we'll be bringing this cat front loader with us today using the Peterbilt 377. So let's hop inside, we'll turn this on, and we'll be making our way over there. The sheriff's department has closed down the road since no cars are able to go through because there's a lot of rocks and fallen trees in the roadway. So we'll hop on the inside here, we'll pull out, and we'll be making our way over there. I actually found this pretty cool mod which has a lot of rocks, so I thought that this would be a very cool video to do, and we are using an amazing truck and trailer today, which will be featured in mod review later today. So this setup will be pretty cool. We'll be bringing this front loader, which will be lifting the very heavy boulders which have fallen from the very top of this little hill here on the wood metal farm map. All the links will be down below in the description so you guys can check them out. The majority of the trucks do have LED flashing lights, hazard lights, everything like that is on, and we do have police cars at the scene, which is very realistic, and I do enjoy doing these farming sim videos. So if you haven't already, I do recommend that you subscribe to the channel and follow me on Instagram so you never miss any updates, and turn on the post notifications. But we are just about arriving. You guys can see in the distance way down there, that's where the landslide happened. It brought, like I was saying earlier, a lot of rocks and fallen trees into the roadway, so we need to remove it. I'm thinking we might just push everything to the side road, then start to load up, but we'll be taking up this lane right over here. We do have a police officer, two sheriff units here, one's a charger, and then one's just the SUV. So we'll kind of keep this parked over here. We'll take a look. Looks like, wow, look at this giant mountain. Wow, that's a very large hill. I would say a mini mountain. A lot of boulders over here. We do have to clean up all of these on the side of the road. There are some in the roadway, and we have this fallen tree and another fallen tree way over there. You guys can see that we do have some international dump trucks and a Volvo with us, and the JCB. So we'll hop back in the truck. I think the loader is going to be the best solution for this job. So we'll back up here. Now we are blocking the roadway, but this is what we exactly really have to do right now because we need to get this cleared. So we'll be disconnecting it. Looks like that disconnected the correct way. We'll pull off right over here blocking this. Like I was saying, the police do have it all closed down, so it's fine that we are in the roadway. I also do apologize for any lag. This map seems to have just a few lag problems with recording, but I really do enjoy using it, so we'll be using it more and more. But take a look, I thought we would change it up, use a cat loader since it does also have a lot of LED lights. So we arrived here. We'll also turn on the hazard lights, and like I was saying, I think we'll probably move everything to the side of the road and try to get a lane open. But this is a very large tree. Wow, look at that. We are pushing this to the side of the road. Looks like we pretty much pushed it just enough, which is very helpful. And I'm actually thinking that we'll try to load up all of these that are on this side. That way we could open up an entire lane, which would be very helpful. If you guys do have any cool video ideas for me, drop them down below in the comments. And this boulder is a very cool mod. I will have all the mods down below in the description, so we'll scoop this up. Looks like we only get a few rocks per bucket load, but we do the Chevy dump truck here for all of the brush, while we have these internationals and the Volvo here for the boulders, since they are very strong and larger than the Chevy. So we'll bring this over here, lift this up, and load it in. Now, we probably would do some damage to the dump bed, but wow, we missed that one. That's very bad for us because we will have to clean it up later on. But also let me know, should we do a part 2? So what we are actually going to be doing is I will be parking this right over there. I will be hopping in this international truck, and I will pretty much be trying to move everything over to one lane. You guys can see that we do have another fallen tree here. I think we'll probably get this cut up, and we'll probably be putting the wood in the... Yeah, I think we'll put the wood on the inside of the bucket. I think that'll be a pretty cool way to bring it over to the dump truck. So we'll try to get this one lane open really fast. That way traffic can flow. So we'll turn on the JCB skid steer once we move this international truck. And I think we'll move it right over here, kind of right next to the other one. Awesome, so we got this here. We'll try to load them up, but we will need the JCB Skidsteer to help push them inside of the bucket, since it looks like it's going to be a pretty large challenge. But once we get this little section, we'll open up the roadway. And we do have the cage on this Skidsteer to help protect us if we were to drop any rocks or even brush, especially since we are working with trees today also. So we'll try to load up this bucket. I would like to take as much as we can with us at one time, because that would be very helpful. So we'll scoop it up, kind of back up here, and it looks like we just about got, I would say we'll try to get just a few more, but we might just use the Skidsteer since it might be easier. We do have a pallet fork on it, which is very easy, it looks like, to grab these rocks. Put it in the bucket there. We'll try to do one more, I'm thinking, but we could actually probably push a lot of this to the other side, but I think we'll try to load it all up. Now it looks like we'll just leave this right here. We'll kind of unload this, but with this truck already might be full, which isn't going to be a good thing. We have a lot of boulders, so I'm thinking after a few more bucket loads, we might have to switch to another truck for loading the boulders into. Take a look at that. Those are giant ones. And I'm actually thinking we'll probably just move this Skidsteer right over here and move the dump truck as close as possible. As we are cleaning up the roadway here, you guys can see that the police are flashing their emergency lights, which are pretty cool. Those are very detailed. But we do have a lot of boulders, so I think even though the Skidsteer is a very small machine, it might be easier since we do have the pallet fork on it, and the bucket would pretty much stop any from going in. Okay, we will try to load all of these up. Now, this is probably one of the largest tasks we had to do in a very small amount of time, but I think this will require us to do a part 2. Wow, giant boulders going inside of the truck, but I think that we are able to open up the roadway, so that's a really good thing. We'll try to do that towards the end of today, but I'm thinking once we do these few boulders, we'll go do some tree cleanup also. Now, a landslide, I believe, is where rocks and trees and everything kind of slides down a hill due to the terrain being loose, and that's exactly what happened here. You guys can see a lot of rocks and trees kind of fell from the top of the hill. So I think we'll load up one more here, and then, like I was saying, guys, we use a cat to push that giant tree off the road. That was a big step in getting at least a lane open, and then both traffic lanes will have to kind of wait for each other to kind of drive in and around. So it looks like that boulder is not going to be going in, which is fine. We'll turn the Skidsteer off, we'll move the truck over to the side of the road, and we'll be hopping in the Chevy dump truck, bringing it over here. Now, like I was saying, guys, the main job is to open up a roadway, so I'm thinking we'll probably use this driveway. It may not be the best thing for us to use the driveway, so we probably won't do that. We'll be backing this cat up right over here, and I do like this one a lot. It's amazing. There's actually a few boulders way up there, so this is actually in the line of being hit again, so we do have to be very careful. Maybe should not even really be putting the cat over here. But I think we'll try to use this to clear some of these, move them a little bit more off the roadway, and then we'll kind of park it right over here. So we do have a few more in there, but we'll turn that off right there. That looks to be good. And we are all over this road today, trying to clean this as fast as possible. But we'll open up this doorway, making it easier for us. And this would be something that like the person would do in real life, but we are unable to do it. Very close to that international, but we did not hit it. And you guys can see that those police cars are also included in the mod pack. It's a pretty large mod pack that was for a map, but I thought it would be pretty cool to use a lot of the mods today. So we'll kind of start working on removing this tree. So we'll cut these up into small pieces. Now I believe that that's way too heavy. Looks like it is not. Wow, the tree's actually rolling even more. So we do have to be very careful. Load this up as soon as we can and as safe as possible. We always want to be safe. Always wear the safety precautions, the safety gear needed for using chainsaws. These are very dangerous. Alright, so we got the majority of this cut up, which is good. We'll pick it up, and I mean, this dump truck, there's a lot of room, so we'll be able to fit the other tree without having to go back and get another truckload. And that's one of the biggest reasons why I called up the landscape company and asked them if we could use this landscaping dump truck. Very good. It's called a rack body bed on it, and it's very helpful for tree work, especially cleanups like this one. So up next, we'll probably try, look, there's two trees kind of right next to each other right over here. That's pretty scary, but up next, I really would like to move the semi-truck, the dump truck, and even this bucket and that boulder right over there. So that actually came pretty close to also the house over there, so that could have been really, really bad. But it did not turn out that bad, which is good. So we'll come over here, we'll be parking this, blocking this one lane, and we do have one lane open now, which is amazing. That's a really good progress today on this job site. We'll park this right over here. We do not have to reattach it. Next up, we'll move this over, and finally today, we'll try to work on more of the boulder cleanup. So I'm actually going to park pretty much just like this. It might be a little unrealistic, but this will be the easiest way for us to load some up without having to cause it. But we opened up the roadway, guys. That's good. We have one lane open. We'll hop in the cat loader, and this will be pretty efficient. We do not have to worry about traffic because we tried to stay towards this one lane once we kind of get turned around here. Awesome. So we are now in this one lane. We'll load up this Volvo dump truck. Having that extra tilt feature on this bucket is very helpful, especially with trying to unload into very large trucks like the Volvo. Try to scoop more of these up. It's a lot of rocks that we are trying to clean up all at once. Looks like we are only, actually we just lost a few, so cleaning up these rocks is very challenging. They continue to roll on us, which is very challenging, like I was saying. But we'll be loading this one last one up, and then we'll be calling it a day. But like I was saying, guys, let me know if you would like to see a part 2. This was a very cool idea, which I thought would be awesome for a video here in Farming Simulator 17. So I hope you guys had a great day. Let me know, should we do more of this landslide cleanup? We do have to clean up all the boulders and the rest of the trees. Hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for watching, and subscribe for more.